Hey guys, welcome back to Geometry Dash. Last time I made progress. It felt good, because we haven't made progress in ages. And I died. Like, I made progress twice, I believe. I can't actually remember. I think we made progress twice. And one of the times, I should have made more than I did, because it was upside down, and all you had to do was just keep, keeping yourself level. For some reason, it didn't want to do that. I have somehow clicked on OBS. How did I manage that? But yeah, just... I kept doing the thing I was doing to keep myself level, and somehow it just insta-killed me by going down, even though I was still clicking. Which is a little confusing, but we will get there. We are so close to being this level. 83 or 84%. We're so close, yet so far. But we can do this. Like, I don't know how many more videos are going to be into this, and I'm probably going to do like one video on Marley's level, maybe just play it in my own time as well a bit, and then maybe upload me completing it or something, but I don't know, man. Whoa. I had the world's largest swoop, and it blew my mind. But yeah, like, this level has taken it out of me. It's taken too long, but I'm beating this game. Not necessarily with all the coins, maybe at some point I will, but for now, once this level's beaten, that'll be the end of it, along with Marley's level, and then I'll do some Fortnite stuff, because, like, honestly, I could, also, that bit killed me again for no reason, good stuff. Yeah, I could upload, or, like, record me playing it earlier in the day with Andy and stuff, but I don't know if Andy, well, I won't say I don't know if Andy will want me to, but, you know, sometimes we don't play it, so it'd be an inconsistent series at best. And I prefer a series to be consistent, as much as this one has had a few videos that haven't been uploaded. I apologize. And it's annoying that it's all in like 3 really close to each other, because it feels like I missed one. I was like, okay, we've missed one, we can't have that happen again. I missed another one, and I got into a habit like, hey, nothing bad happens if I miss the videos. And then a third one happened, but yeah. You know, I don't want it, like, if it happens just random, it's like one happened like on episode 10, then episode 56, and then episode 110. All 10s in there. But yeah, like, if I do that, it's like, well, it's inconsistent, so it's fine to miss a couple, but if it's like all at once, it's like, I'm getting into a bad habit. But twice it's been because I've been extortionately tired. Don't know why that killed me there. And one time's been because, well, I was feeling really ill, I think. No, I just had a really bad headache. Even if I'm ill, I tend to just record anyway, because I apparently don't know what's good for me. Just, yeah, what's best for you when you like have a headache? Yeah, it's just play the game. And why I was talking about headaches? I was talking about being ill. My brain is melting. I don't know why. It's pretty hot in this room right now, though. Like, I've only realized it, but it's freaking warm. Also, I'm playing so badly. Like, I'd normally like to be on like 7 or 8 minutes by now. We're on like attempt 13 and we're only at 3 minutes. I'm playing awfully. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the humidity. It's been really hot recently, like at night in Britain. I don't know what it is. It's been pretty chill, but late in the day it's been extremely foggy. I don't know why. Like, just over the past week, like, it's just been so foggy. So you'll just have a lovely day, and then at night, I'll just be walking through fog, and I can't see a tree that's like, I don't know, 300 meters away from me. It's really foggy. Like, I just literally couldn't see the end of the road that my house is located on. Like, from where I was, I couldn't see either end of it. It was just fog. And the road is not like super long. Like, okay, it's probably, I don't know, also it's probably 200 meters away, the thing I said before. I was clicking so fast just to try and get that up there without holding it. It was not fast enough, should have held it. I was scared, man, I was scared. But yeah, what was I saying before? I don't know, it's gone from my brain hole. I was clicking when I died, just gonna say that now. Like, I was holding the button, then I heard, so I died. But what was I saying? It's actually gone. Oh yeah, about fog. Yeah, the thing I said before about 300 meters away, it's probably only like 200 meters, I just couldn't see trees. And the road is probably like... I don't know, how long would it be? Maybe... like 600 meters or so? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe the trees I couldn't see from maybe even 150 meters. I don't know. Stop killing me there for no reason. I'm clicking on the thing. What more do you want from me? I feel robbed. But either way, like I said, it was just been very foggy recently. And, like, you can go home at like 10 at night and it's warm. Like, it's not exactly cold, but it's not exactly warm. It's just humid, because there's a nice gentle breeze, but at the same time you can just feel heat. But there's no sun. It's just humid, as I've said many times. But you know, it's not uncomfortable. It's just currently in my heated bedroom, you know, and humidity outside is making it a little humid in here. And humidity is not a thing I like. I don't think humidity is a thing anything or anyone likes. Just heat can be nice, warmth can be nice, cold can be nice, but humidity is just like, no one likes it. The one temperature that there's no one that likes it. Unless there is, even then it's just like, you're crazy or you're a liar. I'm joking. But still, you know, humidity sucks. Ball bags. We're at like 20 minutes and we're at like 7 minutes. Well, we got 20 attempts in 7 minutes. Ugh, that's bad. That's so bad. I'm so bad, more like. But anyways, on to the subject I normally talk about, because I normally just start off, like, this is just how the series is going now. I just talk about stuff, just at random, then the game, sometimes, and then Isaac, and then Fortnite, and then I don't know what happens. But either way, Isaac's been decent today. I very much enjoyed it. And by decent, I mean amazing. Like, spoilers, but go see the video. Not mentioning the name of it, I guess. But it was great. And then, yeah, you know, I did die at the end. Spoiler warning. But, you know, it was a great run. Rip streak, though. I'll just start doing Eden and hopefully get goddamn delirious. And I've looked up what a lot of the items do, and now I understand what a lot of these items do now. Like, good stuff. Yeah, I unlocked an item, and I looked up what a lot of the items do, and I realized that the... 1 second. You gotta go all the way up. I am a massive idiot. All the way up, Sunny Jim. All the way up. It's because I kept like hitting the spikes on the bottom. I don't know why I was gesturing that in real life. I was genuinely like bottom, but I put my hat down. But yeah, like I kept hitting the spikes on the bottom, which was not very good. And yeah. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I kept hitting the spikes on the bottom. And stuff. So, that time, I knew I wasn't going to hit the spikes on the bottom because I was in the middle, so I thought I was safe. But, yeah, I've never died in those middle spikes before. So, yeah, my brain had not acknowledged that was a threat, even though I already knew I had to go to the top. For some reason I didn't, because I'm bad. Well, the only thing you can blame here is the fact that I didn't, like, realise that I had made a mistake, because I wasn't used to dying to that thing. It's an obvious thing, but my brain just didn't acknowledge it because I got past the thing that usually killed me. And I hadn't died there before, and I got past it last time, so my brain just wrote it off as being nothing. But yeah, I looked up what some of the items do, and like, is it, what's it called, whatever it is, the big sort of box thing in the Deal Devil, like, it's the thing, and if you use it, I used it before and I had no idea what it did, but apparently it will kill off a few of your familiars and give you devil deal items. And it won't kill off incubus and stuff. I was clicking, and it just insta-died. What am I meant to do? Like, come on, like, there was nothing I could have done there. I went through the portal, it flipped you upside down, I was clicking, and it just went straight up and killed me, but, you know, up was down from my vehicle because its gravity was flipped. So, I don't know what I was meant to do about that. That pees me off a little. Just a death for no reason because the game hates me. It's basically how I died when I lost all my progress that time, which was last episode. Not all my progress, but you know. I died to the next section where it flips you upside down again because it just didn't respond to anything I was doing. And it just did that there. That hurts. At least I'm making it there, but I wish it would actually work. Yeah, like, apparently that Space Brighton also tends to really like angel deal items that are familiars and will kill those off and give you very, very nice things. So I've read up. Because that was awful. I thought I clicked for longer, but evidently I did not. But yeah, like, I looked up what stuff did, because Isaac, as much as you can learn this stuff, some of the stuff's like, you're not going to learn that. Like, spoiler warning, the item I unlocked earlier was Lil Spewer, which you have to unlock by killing yourself with a Horf Pill or Ipecac. How are you going to unlock this normally? The chances of unlocking that are very, very slim, unless you're doing, like, a Judas run, your first item is Ipecac, and you decide to take it, and you get no health upgrades for the entire thing. My finger got stuck on the button, what am I doing? But yeah, it's just... I unlocked it, but it's just like, wow, this is a weird way to unlock a thing. And there's also... use like 5 what makes you largest in one run, which, you know, not going to be the easiest thing unless I get... I think it's 5, because I did 3, which didn't work. And by that I mean I used 2 strengths and had magic mush, which has the same effect. So I think it's 5, so basically just blank card and strength card will probably do it for me. Unless it has to be in the same room, which I doubt, but maybe. I don't know. That would kind of suck. You know, we'll see. We'll get there eventually, I guess. As much as one of the more awkward achievements you have to force into existence, but I can do that. I can do that. The best way to do it is like placebo. It didn't respond to my clicks again. Like I held the button, it like didn't even level out. It was still going down. I held the button again and it just kept going. I don't know what I'm meant to do when I'm holding the button and it's not responding. It's like Fortnite. Just I'm doing things. It's not doing what I'm doing, and then it kills me because of that thing. That's not okay. No, it's not. It sucks. I hate it. Don't do that thing. Yeah, it's just... that was awful. Yeah, now let's get on to Fortnite. Fortnite today has been okay-ish, but also has sucked massively, because I've had some good rounds. Had a round earlier with 5 kills with loads of people left. Should have had 6 kills, because the game screwed me over in an extremely annoying way. Someone about 15 meters away from me, healing themselves in the base. They don't see me. I get out my sniper, pop them straight in the face, point blank range, near enough, even though it really wasn't. They're not moving, I'm not moving. It does no damage, and then I die. Because, well, A, they then build up after I do, but I get caught under my ramp, as always happens, even though I clip through my ramp. But then I clip back through it and fall down because, yay, Fortnite. So then, when I get up, they build over me. I try and build over them. It does not build up. Then when I'm finally up, they get onto me, shotgun me a few times. Then I fall off the build when I go through my own floor. Like, I place the floor. I walk onto the floor. And I fall through the floor. So basically the game screwed me in every way it saw fits in that situation. Like, even Andy, who was sitting right next to me, who witnessed the snipe, was like, how did that miss? Because, like I said, it was extremely close. A range where I didn't think I should be using this shot or a sniper, but the player was motionless, didn't see me, and I popped them straight in the head. But they just took no damage, which made me very mad. And then someone else came along and they just killed them as well because they were pretty bad. I was pressing the button, just gonna mention that now. I was robbed. F you, game. Yeah, that was one round that just got ruined for me in Fortnite. I had another round which I could have won, and just the game just, I was cursed against this one guy. Because there's this dude who I fought, or found earlier in the game. While I'm fighting him, I get shot at by someone else. So I heal up, go to find the other dude again. He's camping in a house, so I think he's bad. I block off all the ways he can get to me easily, so he has to break stuff to get to me, or go down the one path I can see him. And then he's camping the stairs to shotgun me. I end up going out of the building to get a... Please, just stop peeing me off. Just, when I press the button on the thing, jump, alright? We hadn't had siren round for a while, and once again it killed me because I let go of the button. It didn't accept it. Not that last, not the literal last death I had, not the one where I went quiet. But yeah, the game knows how to pee me off. It always tends to do it as I say it. Like, yeah, don't kill me here, and then it kills me there. And I'm like, well, F you too, because I know that I pressed the button on the thing that I need to press the button on. So, thanks for that. Back to what I was saying. This dude is there. I try and build up, and I fall through. Like, it's one of the broken houses where there's a hole on one side of the house in one of the floors that goes all the way down to the bottom floor. And as I jump, oh, F you, game. Yeah, as I jump onto my ramp outside of the building at this point, I fall down that hole and end up just bailing from that house because I don't know where he is. I don't have headphones to tell where he is, so I just leave. Then I get in a fight with other people eventually. Like, I accidentally find someone in the woods who has a jetpack, which is really annoying for building against. But they weren't a great player, but they had a jetpack, so it was slightly intimidating. But I eventually killed them while someone else was shooting at me, once again with an RPG. So sadly, the person I killed, like, at this point I had really low mats, because I got into a few 1-by-1s and a lot of fights. And the person who I killed, like, I killed them as the blue was coming in, and their loot was taken by the blue. Because they came around the corner, slightly inside the blue, I pumped them in the head, they died, all the loot was in the blue, I had nothing to heal my normal health, so I just left it. So I get into the zone, I build up above a guy, who I eventually realised is the same guy from earlier, who I said was camping, but he was actually not that bad, but he wasn't extremely aggressive with building, which I saw, which was annoying, because this guy I was apparently cursed against, because when I end up asserting my high ground, or like dominance over him by getting high ground, I get screwed. 1 second. Yeah, I get screwed because I'm placing floors left, right, and center, so I can block everything off, so I have to see people coming up to me for them to get to me. The one place there's no floor, I jumped at, looked down, tried to place loads of floors, nothing placed, and I fell all the way to the bottom. Didn't die that way. I then jumped in a basement and someone happened to be down there, and once again the game screwed me in every way it saw fit. Switched to my shotgun after building, it switched to my sniper rifle and tried to no-scope them for no reason. I switched to my shotgun and by that point I was dead because pump straw out time sucks butt. And then the person that killed me lost and died to the guy that I mentioned previously. who, yeah, I should have killed earlier on, but like I said, I just kept getting screwed over. Just in every way possible. Like, there's no explanation for how my sniper missed that other person in the other game, by the way. Like, that one is just, that's not on. They didn't move, I was so close to them, the shot was impossible to miss, and it just didn't hit them. Like, it's not like I aimed it above their head, it was just aimed on their face, because I was that close for it to literally not miss, and it still managed to. And then I just died to just full damage, because the game hates me. I had some good rounds in 20s today, as much as I did die a fair bit. Had a round with, I think, 6 kills, and I eventually died to the blue, which really hurt because, well, I didn't die to the blue, I was shotgunned by somebody who I pumped in the face, but it just didn't fire. Even though I hadn't fired a shot before that, it just didn't want to fire when I clicked the button when I had ammo, and yeah, I get shot in the face by someone with a tactical, so it did over 100 damage. And then the other person that's next to me, I'm bad. The other person that's next to me ends up realizing where the blue is and just leaves after I think they hit them once or so. And yeah, then the blue comes in and I'm swallowed, I'm dead. Which sucked, because that was really good, and somehow I missed the headshot on a guy with a hunting rifle who was hard-scoping me, even though the chance of it missing was literally 0. Not even joking. It was aimed directly square at his face from probably like 30 meters. Probably wasn't going to be a headshot, but it still missed, and I'm still mad about it. Just, it was not possible for that shot to miss, yet it still missed, and I'm like, well, what? How? Why? Who? Where? When? Basically, the game hates me. But I met some new people on there, they're quite nice. They were friendly. Like, in that round, he was the last guy left in my chat who didn't die and was alone on one side of the map, so I ended up trying to go to him, realized there was loads of people on him, and killed like 3 of them from a distance. Didn't have a sniper though, they were just really bad, but eventually he got killed by people that rushed him with shotguns, which was sad. But he was really nice and stayed around, like, and just watched me play for a bit until I died, and I was around with 6 kills. And like probably 2 or 3 extra knockdowns that didn't count as kills, because, you know, they were knockdowns. But either way, that round was really good, and we had a very high chance to win, in my opinion. But if I stayed alive, I mean, because I think after that point we just got destroyed. I'm not saying I could carry the team, I'm just saying I had a grenade launcher and a hunting rifle, and my shots hunting rifle are pretty good. And, you know, a grenade launcher is a grenade launcher. It's not skill dependent, it's just fire grenades, just spam them, and people will die wherever they land. Like, I knocked probably 2 or 3 people over, not hills, but over builds I just didn't even see, because in that mode people are just termites. They will build giant mountains, which is like termites, because, you know, they don't build mountains, but compared to them it's a mountain, and they just destroy everything. Termites, they chew through walls and destroy things, and in 20s I'll just be walking past a house and there'll just be a massive chunk taken out of it. I'm like, what is wrong with my team? There's no one else here. Admittedly, a lot of the time today, like, even if I land in a place where it's like, yeah, this is where my team lands, there's just been random people. And I did kill someone with a minigun, and they had a shotgun, and I was really confused, 'cause literally my only close range weapon was a minigun. I don't think I had any other weapon, actually. And I was just like, this is bad. And it kinda sucked. It kinda sucked. But I beat them, and I think they only hit me for like 7 damage. Which was a little confusing, because, like, I fought someone earlier who was really bad and super laggy. And they had a pump, and if they attacked, I would have felt so much safer around them. It's just the fact they had a pump, and I knew they could one-shot me. They were scaring me, but they didn't do any damage to me. I killed them quite cleanly. But just knowing they had a pump was intimidating, you know? It did it again! I'm holding the button! It just insta-kills you. I don't understand what I'm meant to be doing there. Like, sincerely, I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm upside down, I'm holding the button, and it's just killing me. But you're not upside down. Yeah, I am. If it wasn't, then I know what's going wrong. But I know for a fact that part is upside down. I go through a blue portal. Blue portal mean upside down, plus it teleports you. And not teleports you, it's just literally a portal. Which, you know, puts you from one place to another. But I'm dying because the game sucks, rather than because I'm bad, in my opinion. I know I'm gonna die at some point because I don't know what's coming after that bit, but still. It's not my fault for dying, and I don't care what anyone says, because it's killing me when I'm pressing the button, because it's saying I'm not pressing the button. What am I meant to do about that? Ah! That was clutch, but also 85% progress, and I just died because I held the button for like half a second and it just didn't respond. But also, that was so clutch. We made progress. I'm not going to deny that I'm happy about it. So I'm extraordinarily happy about it, as much as at the same time, like, thank God it finally worked. I could have made it further, just I was so close to dying in so many situations there, and I don't really know what I did, apart from getting extremely lucky. I want that section to be over so I can get back to a vehicle that isn't as RNG dependent, or at least as finicky. Something where you just press a button and it does one thing guaranteed and there's no variations on it. Like, just the cube. You know? Like, honestly, I probably prefer this guy now to it, because he just feels better. That was, no, we're not talking about that. That was bad on my part. That was bad on the game's part. But yeah. Ouch. Have I missed anything about Fortnite today? I don't know if I have or not. I haven't won any today, as you can tell. I got a decent amount of kills. And I had a decent amount of good rounds, but yeah. Just a lot of times when I died really late game, I just kept getting screwed by things. Just either won't build or won't edit. Like, the edit delay is just getting worse. I don't know what it is, but just sometimes you'll press edit and you'll have to wait a second before it comes up with anything. So by the time I've pressed G or pressed F, right click and F again, it'll only then come up with the edit thing. And it's like, why though? I need to edit quickly. They really need to fine tune this. Like, I watched a little bit of Nick A30 stream earlier, and he was like, God, why is it not building? Because I even saw it. Like, I saw what he was trying to do, and just nothing was happening. And I was like, yep, and this is what happened to me. And he was like, is this just happening to me, or is it like a mainstream thing that Epic's gonna fix soon because it's happened to so many people? And I was expecting people to say no, but apparently it's happening to everybody. Finally. It's not just me. I'm not paranoid. It's literally just, it's broken. Because his edits, apparently, he's been saying are really slow. And yes, I have to agree. Like, no, his edits are freaking fast, but the game is not allowing him to edit quick. And yeah. It's being a bit of a douche. And also he did more of his amazing mega ramps again. With sort of the floors and wall behind the ramps. Which, he did flummox again, but, you know, everyone does that and he's going to improve. I tried my too wide with walls today and it went decently, but it was only in the start room. So in the lobby. And I did okay, but I didn't have any materials to do it properly. But, you know, it's getting better. I want to start, like, ramp rushing people. Unless, like, if it's late game, I don't want to do it as much. It's like in Isaac. I didn't want to do the Ipecac killing myself thing because it was so late game. I wanted to just finish it. It was literally like the final room. Didn't jump again, man. What am I meant to do? I'm clicking exactly where I need to, and it just isn't doing it. So seriously, game, F off with that and just work for once. I'm gonna have to change my description to say this mediocre platformer that doesn't work half the time might be worth your money if you like eternal pain and suffering. You know? I don't want to change it to that, but you're tempting me. So just work. It's literally all I'm asking. It's not much, honestly. I go over this a lot, but like I can't ask for any more, but I also shouldn't have to ask for it at all. You should just do it. It's kind of like parents buying you food and clothes and, you know, keeping you alive for the first, like, many years of your life. It's like just something they should do. It's not something you should ask them to do. Like, hey parents, I need food. I haven't eaten for the past week. No, you're not allowed to. Or, oh yeah, we forgot. It's just something you don't need to ask about. It just should happen. This isn't me pointing out that it doesn't happen to people, by the way, because I'm well aware that, you know, some parents can be like that, or they're just unable to feed the child. But if you are one of those people, then I apologize. This was not pointed out towards you. This is not me making fun of the situation. This is me using it as a, what's the word? A metaphor, I guess, of sorts. But it was not used against anyone. Like, I don't like using it against people. Like, I keep saying like, but I don't use things like that against people because it's just offensive, you know? It's the same reason why I don't use cancer or autism as jokes. Or especially gay, because I know if you're autistic and you use that against people, they can take it offensively. You know? It's essentially, like, think about it in this sense. If you call someone autistic, and they take it offensively and they're not autistic, then they shouldn't. It's not an insult. They just, like, find it funny that the other person doesn't understand what autistic means. That's how I take it if someone says that. Same with gay. Oh, you're gay! Do you understand what, like, gay even means? Like, that's literally as I take it as. But think about it this way. Imagine just going up to people and saying that being black is bad. Because it's not. There's no difference. You know? Unless you're racist, then you shouldn't be homophobic. Or you shouldn't, like, make jokes about people being autistic. Because, you know, people have to live with this in their everyday lives, and they shouldn't have to be insulted for what they are or what they have, you know? It's just not okay. So, just don't do these things. How do I always end up getting to these subjects like, yeah, everybody love each other? Probably because no one else is thinking about these things. Oh well. But you know, like, I say these things I believe in. It's just, like, I don't make cancer jokes, I don't make gay jokes and gay slurs, I don't do any of this stuff. And people that do, like, make autistic and gay slurs, and it's like, one second. I was pressing the button, but I should have died before that anyway, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, it's just, I don't do it. And people that do it, I'm just like, well, I'm now gonna think of you, or I'm gonna think of you as less of a person, because you're not a nice person, so I'm just not gonna like you because of it. Like, I saw a recent YouTube video, no, I can't remember what it was about, but someone was like, yeah, I use these things, and I don't care, because just everybody uses these terms in this way. But so, people used to enslave black people, like, just over, like, or maybe just a century ago, and, you know, we don't do that anymore, do we? We're not racist. Well, most of us are no longer racist. We get along, you know? So, just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean you have to. Just be a decent human being and respect other people. And then his top comment was him saying, like, and by top comment I mean, like, his pinned comment was like him saying, if you don't agree with this thing or something, then you're autistic. I'm like, dislike video, and dislike comment, and just leave his channel forever. I honestly can't remember what YouTube this was, so if you find this YouTuber, don't send them any hate. Just, if you don't agree with it, just leave a dislike. don't leave a hate comment. It makes you as bad as them. Sure, maybe not as bad as them in the same way, but it's not going to help you or anybody else, is it? Like, if someone punches you in the face, like, someone punches you in the face, and then you punch them back, you're both going to be in trouble for punching each other in the face. If someone punches you in the face, then you just walk away from it and be like, no, I'm not going to stoop to your level. People will look up to you like, oh yeah, you're a good guy. You're not going to start a fight just because some douche punched you in the face. Then they can be punished accordingly, and you did nothing wrong. Simple. Just, I don't understand why people can't do this in just any situation, everyday life. You know, it just makes so much more sense. You know? And then people go back, yeah, but mental stuff can come into, yeah, sure, mental state, blah blah, but at the same time, that can be helped. Sure, not everything can be treated fully, but there is stuff out there to help it be treated and whatnot. And if it's the mentally ill person that's the one doing the punch, don't retaliate. Just try and get them help. Maybe not in that certain situation, of course. Maybe like indirectly try and help them. But you know, there's ways to get around things without violence or racism or just making other people feel bad about themselves for who they are and stuff. It's not the way to go about things. So this is why I've just realised I sort of just use this YouTube channel to vent this stuff out, don't I? More than I expect, because I do talk about it a decent amount, because I tend to get into these subjects like, I'm sorry if this thing, blah blah, is affecting your life, but I don't mean it to be offensive. I try and be an all-round nice person, because what's the point in just being a douche on the internet? Like, sure, no one's gonna care, people are gonna like you more for it sometimes. I'm not in it to be liked for being a douche. I'd rather just be a nice person and be liked for that, or just to get no response, because, you know, it's why the news is full of death and boobs, because no one cares about all the happy stories, unless you're on like page 50. Everyone cares about the big stories. I'm bad. But yeah, no matter how depressing the story is, people will rather see that than like, yeah, this person has saved thousands of people's lives just by like raising awareness for this thing, you know? Just do that, or just like promote cancer research and Alzheimer's stuff on cover of your papers, rather than you would not guess the size of this lady's boobs, and like, oh, this guy has died to this terror attack, and ooh, hate all these things. Oh yeah, black people are bad. No, it's just because one foreign person does a bad thing doesn't mean all foreign people are bad. There are terrorists of every color. It's not color that dictates if you're a bad person. You know, it's like, if you're going about that way, then maybe you could go so far as to say, species makes you a bad thing. So, one bad human makes all bad humans. You know, that's basically what you're doing. Except in a smaller scale, and it's not humans, it's just by your colour. It's just stupid, and as you can tell, I'm passionate about these sort of things. It makes no sense. It makes so little sense. Like, Donald Trump is not helping the situation by being just completely against all Muslims. Just like, yeah, Muslims are bad. I don't understand Donald Trump. I don't understand how he managed to get to be president. I don't understand. Like, is there no way for people to get Trump out of being a president early? Is that not a thing? That should definitely be a thing. Like, it's gotta be a thing, right? Right? Like, if a president is that bad, you can just say, no, you're not president anymore, get out of it. That should definitely be a thing. If it's not, then someone needs to make it. The next president needs to make it a thing. Sure, it might get him out of a job, but maybe for the better of the people. You know, because for some reason they brought in Donald Trump. Which I don't understand still. It's still very confusing to me. Still extremely confusing to me. But we're not gonna go for that. It's been like over a year. 3 more years. Isn't it 3 years? Isn't it 4 years in America? I have no idea how American systems work. Like, use Fahrenheit. But when you start talking about Fahrenheit, just all information goes in one ear and out the other, because it just makes no sense. Just, we're gonna have freezing in a minus number. We have boiling just somewhere in the 200s for some reason. Just, why not? Just chuck it over there. Just, who needs the other systems? We're gonna use pounds, because that's a good system, you know? Yeah, just pounds, where, like, isn't it 12 pounds or so equals a stone? Like, why? What kind of system is this? This is so stupid. It's so dumb. Like, just use kilograms and stuff. Please. Please. And don't you use, like, feet as well as a measurement? Instead of, like, do you use centimeters in America? I assume you would. Like, I can't imagine a ruler being like, this is how many feet it is. Oh, wait, no, don't use inches in America for a lot of things. Because you're different and stuff. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, though. I think that's what happens. Maybe. But either way, it's just, I don't think there's any system in America that makes me say, yeah, that's a better system. That's a much better system. Because it's just not. And then everyone that defends it, I'm like, why? You're confusing. Something I can get behind though is like just like, actually no, I was gonna say something I can get behind is the way you name your coins, but now I think about it, maybe not. Like, we have 1 pence, 2 pence, 3, no, not 3 pence, 1 pence, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, and then pound, 2 pound, 5 pound, 10 pound, 20 pound, 50 pounds. And you have, like, just random words, which is gonna make things so much harder to learn. I just clipped straight through that block. Just went on a magical journey straight through that block, and it blew my mind and killed me. No, it didn't kill me, it's just, it blew my mind and got me really confused, and then I died because of it. But yeah, like, you have, like, cents, then you have, do you have 2 cents, or is it just like 5s, which is nickels? I think it's like, you have cents, nickels, dimes, quarters, 50 cents, which might have a different name, I'm not sure, and then dollars, and others, I have no idea. But either way, it's like, it's going weird until you get to 50, if it is actually called 50 cents, and it doesn't actually have another name. Like, sure, it's not gonna be that bad. Like, once you teach people, yeah, this is what each coin is called, it's gonna be fine. Like, this is what it's called, this is value. We've just put that into 1, which just seems like a smart system. Just, yeah, it's just, the number is on the coin. And it's simple. It makes so much more sense in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad system, you can keep a system, I'm not saying you should get rid of it. It's probably one of the systems that makes the most sense in America, because the temperatures just makes no sense at all. And there's no way ever gonna convince me otherwise. And just using pounds as a measurement, it's just like, why? Why would you do that? And yeah, it's just really confusing, but the money makes the most sense, because it's just, instead of making it a stupid system, it's like, yeah, this is the equivalent to that much, and then this is that, and then blah, blah, blah. It's just, the coins just have a different name, and it doesn't have the number in the name, which I can get around with that. Like, I know all the currencies and stuff, not currencies, I just know most of the coins, mostly just from Isaac. Like, I could get around in America on things. Like, admittedly, don't most of your notes look the same? Or like dollar bills, which we call notes here. like, we don't have £1 notes. We have, look, our first note comes in at 5, which would be a bill. So we have a £5 bill, which sounds really weird to say. So we have a £5 note. 1 second. I clicked quite slowly and it went too high. Okay, that was awful. Last attempt. But yeah, we have notes and you have bills, and you'll start at 1. And I'll start at 5. Like, we have 5, 10, 20, 50. I don't even know if we have anything past that. And that's the final attempt. We got progress, and it feels freaking good. And yeah, you have notes, but aren't they like all green with just like slightly different sizes and slightly different shades and different pictures and stuff? And I was like, they start off blue, then they go to like blue's 5, then it's like a sort of bronzy color, I guess. Like, I hate the new notes here. Like, they're made so they can go through the wash and not be destroyed. But they're like, yeah, I don't like them. That's something I don't like. But yeah, then it goes to sort of a darker blue, but they get bigger as they go. And then the £50 note is a big red note. But this is irrelevant. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're still enjoying this series, because I'm kind of enjoying it. We did pretty well in that round. It was pretty good. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya!